to get more referrals for your business. Now, this is critical. Back in the day, people built their entire companies on referrals only. Now, that's not really possible. And quite frankly, I think it's extremely short-sighted to only build on referrals, because you got this amazing place called the internet, the bathroom wall, and everyone's out here and every social channel's out here, and you have way too much reach to be into the world. So let's talk about 3 ways to increase your business using referrals. So as we talk about how to grow your business doing referrals, we're going to talk about a couple very specific things that we do and things that you could do as well. And we're going to make a distinction. Number 2, I'm going to talk about the distinction between referrals and affiliates. They're very similar. Referrals in most frame, you might give them some gift card or some little thank you card. An affiliate, there's actually software that tracks their leads and can track their revenue. And like in our situation, our affiliates can make 6 figures if they wanted to. They can make it a business, just like I did with the Rich Dad Poor Dad brand. Number 3, let's talk about the mistakes and what to avoid as you are getting referrals. So referral businesses tend to get you 10 to 15 times more in revenue, because you're being what I call an endorsed referral. Similar to stages, right? The reason I was so successful on stages is I knew the speaker, I knew the person that was actually putting me on the stage. So by getting a referral, there's already built-in credibility, and there's already an implied credibility and notoriety, and especially if the referral, not just a friend, but if somebody's already your client, that can actually show the success story. So some of the things you want to do in a referral process is give them some structure. So we actually give people structure on how to give us a referral and how to talk about us. A lot of times what you're going to have people say is, oh, Mark's great to work with, Susie's great to work with, I just had a great experience. But that doesn't give them any detail. Like, did you reduce taxes? Like in our situation, did you reduce taxes? Did you reorganize your debt? Did you get your generational wealth plan? Did you trust? Like, what specifically did the client get so the referral has more content to actually take some action? And then have a complete internal system in your organization of where do they go. So do they call somebody? Do they click a link? Do they fill out a profile? What is the way that they're going to come into your system? And if you have a lot of referrals, you need to automate that as best you can. So to do that, use our system that we use. It's askrms.com. Go check that out. It's a quick video. For $297, not only is it our initial database and marketing system, you can actually build in an entire affiliate and referral process inside of there, but you create the structure for it. So again, some of the frameworks that you want to give your referrals and or affiliates. And again, they're different. Referrals are very manual. Typically, there's not a structure to them. They're not going to send people links. In an affiliate program, that's how they're tracked. If they don't come on the link, they don't get paid on the link. So make sure you have and are very clear with who is referring you business, which way they want to go, which way they want to send you in business. Some people that are not very technical or that are industries that just don't use a lot of technology, they might even just, a lot of times I'll say, joint text them to me right now, or joint text them to a teammate of mine. So have a system and a framework for them to be successful in giving you business. And then again, I'm in a cards business, a cool send out cards business. So if you want to be part of my company, we'll send thank you cards. You can send a gift card. You can send all sorts of little, thank you gifts for somebody sending a client. So to do that, you go to askloral.com/cards. Click on the link below. You can jump in there. And believe it or not, those quick little thank you postcards and cards mean a lot to people. As you're thinking about them and reminds them, and they'll continue to send you more business. In the affiliate side, you need to provide even more structure. So you need to provide the ads, you need to provide the copy, the pictures, the sales copy, and actually create the whole flow for them. And then they just stay out on social media or in their local towns marketing for you. A few things that we do also, we give Loral Bucks away. So that's like our version of credit. So if you give me reviews, for example, so if you give me up to 5 reviews on whichever social sites, you click on the link below and see how we do reviews. You're going to want one of these for more than 2 reasons, not just for referrals and getting testimonials from people, but you're going to want one just to keep your reputation management on the internet good from the beginning. I wish someone would have told me this years before we did this. So when you click on the link, you're going to give reviews. And for that, you're going to get credit. You're going to get Loral Buck credits. So if you give me 5 reviews, you can make anywhere between $50 to $350 that can be applied to new tuition. So that's another way to pay people. So the other referral benefit that we give and giving them more Loral Bucks is actually being here. If you actually binge watch 25 hours of YouTube video, and you have to click on the link to do it exactly our way so we can track that you did it, you can earn up to 750 Loral Bucks to credit towards a new tuition or a new purchase. So So we have lots of different structures to do that. You have to decide within your organization if you want to stay more manual on the referral side and or add the affiliate side to it. Before I continue and give you a few next tips on how to grow a referral business and how to really make the profit with it, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Be here 5 days a week. Click that notification button and share it with at least 5 to 10 friends. Like, this is our request for you to get us referrals. If you're enjoying our channel, and I know our content is extremely different than most other financial experts. I don't know if they're really financial experts. Maybe that's why. So continue to be here 5 days a week. And any of your kids that are over 5 years old, they should be here with you. And they should be employed by your company. If you don't have all those things, again, click on our link below, talk to our strategy team, and let's get you and your family set up for success financially and in business. So a few last tips on the referral business. I want to talk about my experience doing what I did when I first left my job and jumped into the Rich Dad Poor Dad brand. I was a master distributor of the game. Now, 96 to 2000, there wasn't really affiliate technology or any of that, but it's essentially what I was, is like the highest level as a master distributor. So I put the game on the map, and I would do cash flow games, and I would certify people to actually be able to sell and teach the game. So I sold somebody else's stuff. So I did exactly what I'm asking you to do. And I can tell you, as a starter business, working in somebody else's organization to understand how it all works before you jump out on your own, I think is critical to your success. Use this as a model. I've done this in many, many situations. And women, I had one big tip for you: stop being shy. Women's constantly say, I just don't like to brag about myself. Because here's what women do, and it does not help your business. If you're interested, let me know. That is not a sale. That is not a call to action. That's just interesting chit chat over coffee. So you need to be very direct. Like, I'm going to send you right now to askloral.com. You can ask a question, make a request. And I want you to start modeling not just my content, but watch the context of what we do in this business, because we're doing what we're teaching you to do and asking you to do all the time to you. So we do what's called concurrent learning, and it's going to help you. It's going to help your business grow. So at Ask Loral, you can ask any question, make a request, join our membership, and you can come live in front of a camera, and I'll do a mini makeover, quick sequence with you. And we'll be back with more content tomorrow.